Hello everyone, this is Pia and welcome to my vlog. Today, I will be sharing to you how I made this 3D plant cell model of mine. As we all know, cells are the basic units of life. Cells are the building blocks of plants and the other living organisms. So, stay with me in this journey. Just sit back, relax, and let's all get ready to learn. In making this model, I used styrofoam, newspaper, paint, yarn, clay, beads, and some other materials which I found here at home. First is of course, making the base of our plant cell. I cut the styrofoam into a sort of rectangular shape and covered it with newspaper strips so it will be easy to paint it later. After the glue was dried, I proceeded to painting the base. I painted it with white first, and when it got dry enough, I painted the front and the sides with green, which is the color of our plant cell. While waiting for the green paint to completely dry off, I looked for materials which I can use in making my cell parts. I decided to use a plastic lid for my nucleus. I also found an old bracelet thingy of mine. For it to become my nucleus, I glued it on an old yellow cartolina, cut it into a circle, and that's it. I found an old piece of clothing as well. Since nobody is going to use it and it's green, which is just perfect, I decided to make it my vacuum. To be honest, I had a hard time thinking about how I'm going to make my mitochondria and chloroplasts at first, but luckily I found some old construction papers and some sticky notes. For my mitochondria, I used a red one. I cut it into an oval shape, and since I'm quite into stationaries, it was easy for me to find a pink twine which really went well with the red paper. On the other hand, I used a green sticky note for my chloroplast. So I just painted it with a darker shade of green and used the yellow yarn for the stripes. The other parts were easier for me to make. I just needed some orange clay for my Golgi apparatus, a blue yarn for my endoplasmic reticulum, and some beads for the ribosomes. After all of these, I put the parts in the styrofoam and tried to balance all of them out so they'd go well with each other and really turn out to be a plant cell. I glue the parts one by one and boom! We have our 3D plant cell already. Here is our final result, and I'll be explaining the parts one by one. Of course, the base is our cytoplasm, which provides a platform upon which other organelles can operate within the cell. This green yarn is a cell wall, a rigid wall that surrounds the plasma membrane and encloses and supports the cell. The thin brown yarn, on the other hand, is a cell membrane, the part that separates the material outside the cell from the materials inside. This one right here is the control center of the cell, the nucleus, and this plastic lead serves as a nucleolus, which is a dense region of ribonucleic acid in the nucleus. We also have our vacuole here. It stores food, water, and chemicals. These guys are the mitochondrion, or the powerhouse of the cell, and these are the plant cell's chloroplasts, plastids that contain chlorophyll and is the site of photosynthesis. As what I've mentioned before, the orange clay serves as a Golgi apparatus, also known as a packaging plant of cell. Its main purpose is to process and package macromolecules. Now, let us proceed to the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is divided into two regions that vary in structure and function. The part with no bead is what we call the smooth ER, and the part with beads is the rough one. These beads represent ribosomes, which are tiny organelles that contains RNA and specific proteins. Those are the parts of this 3D plant cell model of mine. I hope you guys learned something. Don't be afraid to make your own 3D cell models and be creative in your own ways. This is Pia, now signing off. Thank you and have a great day.